Hey Cancer, welcome back to Peace and Carmen. I'm Carmen, um, and welcome to your October tarot reading. So if you are new here, I just dropped all of my cards. If you are new here, welcome. I do monthly tarot readings. I also do other videos, but those are going to be just extra now that my school started back up again. I am pretty busy, so those are just going to be extra. I'm not going to promise any other extra videos besides these monthly tarot videos. These you'll always find on this channel. So let me pick up these cards. They just want all the cards out for you, apparently. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what was still left in my hand. Judgment, Two of Swords, Five of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands, and the Death card in reverse. So, just out of curiosity, I wanted to see what was there. So I put the intention into my cards that if you find this video with all of the other options that you could have found, and you found this one, there's a reason for that, and there will be a message in these cards for you. But this is a general reading, so not all the messages might be for you. So, let's see what the month of October has for you. I hope your September went well. Ooh, all right. Do you want to come out? I think you do. All right. So, the Page of Wands. Ooh. This one came out in a few of the other readings as well. Let's see. Seven of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, the Fool, the Chariot, and the Five of Pentacles so far. I'm going to move this candle. And I'm going to grab a few more out just to finish this story for me. We got the World. Three of Wands. So, Cancer, you're seeing that there's a whole world out there for you. I know you got Temperance in reverse. I know last month you were kind of coming into your own as well, deciding that you were going to adventure into more things that are for you and for your self-care. It looks like we are diving into that adventure. We have the Justice in reverse at the bottom of the deck. We got Ace of Wands and the Emperor. Okay. All right. Yeah, it seems like we definitely want an adventure. We want to be able to go see the world, but in perhaps relative terms, considering the fact that we are in a pandemic right now. But I think that we are trying to expand what our life has, expand the knowledge that we have, expand our activities, expand what we have been able to have thus far, and times it by a million. I think that this Page of Pentacles is ready to let go of some of the past restrictions that we've had. I think that also came up in the last reading, but I think that we're acting upon it now. But I think that we have almost too many options, and we might be a little scattered. It might be that we want to do so much right now so quickly that we're our minds are just a little bit everywhere right now. We gotta perhaps get a little bit more grounded this month because there is movement. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of projection forward. There's a lot of seeing what the world has to offer and realizing that we are not going to stay in a spot for long. But we have to make sure that we are not being a little bit too impatient with this. We do have time to explore this. We don't need to exhaust ourselves right now, and lose wind, that we don't make this a constant habit for ourselves of wanting to explore other possibilities, explore other things for ourselves. Um, because if we push too far, too hard, too soon, and we see all of these, wonderful things that we want to do, and that's great, and it gives us excitement, it gives us hope, it gives us, a lot of bold energy to want to do these things. Um, we're also just we're not going to be able to go as far as if we were able to pace ourselves just a little bit, be able to set a strategy for ourselves. How are we going to make, these are the things that I'm really interested in. How am I going to make all of these things a reality? Because you're ready. With the Fool, you're ready to start new. You really are. This Page of Pentacles, or this Page of Wands, is ready to go. They're ready to go. They're ready to experience a lot more in life. They might be able to experience new people. So perhaps not just, activities and places, but also new people. Whether that be romantic or not. It could just be friendship, but it is ready to start new. It's ready to explore something that you haven't explored. And that takes a certain amount of bravery for that. So I do want to commend you, Cancer, because that is extremely brave. You're walking beyond some of these barriers. You're walking beyond these barriers. You're ready. You're like, I see where I have put myself for so long. I see it now. I think you're very aware of it now. Almost, I don't want to say too much aware of it, but I think that if you were to stay in this place right now, it would be hard for you. I think it would be next to impossible to stay where you were. I think it would be next to impossible, Cancer, because you are ready to go. It would be extremely disheartening. I think that you are letting go of codependency. You are letting go of people who have latched on to you for things that they are able and capable of doing themselves. You're done with that. Now you're worried about Cancer. You're worried about you. You're worried about how you can experience the most in your life, and you are ready to do it. This Ace of Wands is time to do it. I think that there's going to be opportunities presented to yourself that are going to be, I'm watching my cat right now. She's about to jump on here and the camera's going to go crazy. So I'm watching her. So if you see me looking over there, that's why, because she will destroy something. So this Ace of Wands is coming out of here saying, I got your next opportunity. I know what you're wanting to do. You've set the intention. The universe knows, and there's going to be an opportunity coming for you. You will have to be patient. This Temperance card is in reverse is this lack of patience. This is your, antsiness. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. But this does require some planning. It requires for you to get the most out of this. For you to get the most out of it, it is going to require a little bit of strategy. You're going to have to put your priorities. You have to really look at your priorities right now, Cancer, and really decide what's the first thing that you really want to do. Because I think right now you're going to try and do everything at once because of how much energy you have, how much excitement you have for this. And that might be great, but like I said, we're going to lose a little steam. And we're not going to be able to get all those other things done that we weren't able to get to, and we won't be able to see a lot of them to completion. We won't be able to get all of the gifts out of each one. You won't be able to feel the gratitude out of each one um, that you could get, that you could feel if you were to put your focus into the one, put your focus into a couple, and then pick out your treasures from there, because there's going to be treasures in each one. We're going to go to the Light Seers deck and see what else we got here for you. We got the King of Swords. We got the Sun in reverse. We got the Eight of Swords. Okay. We got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. These are a lot of the same cards as another sign. I'm trying to remember which one it is, but they also had some of these. So you might be dealing with that sign. I want to say Aries, maybe Aries, maybe Aquarius. Might have been Gemini for some of these. Maybe I'm just putting all of them together. It might have been all of them who've had these and just morph them together. Typically I would leave it at this, but I kind of want to get a little bit more information. Here we go. Of course, the Page of Wands has come out a lot, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So the King of Swords, I think, is also reiterating how much you want to leave right now. I really do think that I don't know if you're planning a trip right now, Cancer, but I think a trip is on the horizon. I really do. I think that you might be going someplace new. And I think it's probably going to be someplace a little mountainous. I'm seeing a lot of mountains in a lot of these cards. So if you're planning a trip to someplace in the mountains, the cards are saying go for it. Okay? Go for it. Because it's coming. Literally, mountain, 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 mountain. All these cards are saying that you are going to be going someplace with a beautiful view. Someplace with a beautiful view. And someplace up high with a good amount of elevation. So, if you're not planning a trip yet, perhaps that's what you need to be doing right now, is planning that trip. Because it's going down. It's going down. I want to kind of clarify the Sun in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Hangman here, and the Eight of Swords, because it seems like within your, you're getting propelled forward, you are starting new, but you do have, this Five of Pentacles within all of this as well, where I think there is something that, I think it's old habits, Cancer. I think it's old habits of wanting to please other people, putting yourself on the back burner in order to please other people, in order to help them, because you are so caring, because you do feel the depth of your emotion and other people's emotion. So if someone else is upset, you also can feel that, and so you would like to eliminate that. You would like to eliminate their bad emotions because you feel it. You can sense that. So why would you want to make yourself feel bad too, in a way? I don't think that people understand why Cancers can get the reputation for being so emotional. Cancers can feel anything. Cancers feel their own emotion, but they also feel the other person. So when that other person is upset, it hurts them very deep. It hurts them very deeply. And I think this is what's happening here, Cancer. I think that in order for you to propel forward, in order for you to come across some of these barriers that you're going through, you're going to have to focus on you. And these people in your lives have been so used to you focusing so much on them that you're almost, ripping yourself away from them. And I think that's hard. I think that's hard for them, and I think that you feel that. And I think that that brings up a little bit of guilt. I think there is a little bit of guilt here. And I think that I know this Eight of Swords came out in your reading before, in last month's reading of when we did need to, when we did have to break ourselves from these limitations that we've created. And I think these are old habits trying to sneak back up on you, Cancer. I really do. And I really urge you to perhaps watch last month's video again. Perhaps get a little reminder of how important your happiness is. Okay? Because again, I think the Six of Cups came out in your last month too. We're starting to realize that your time on Earth is limited. That this life that you've created for yourself will ultimately end at some point, just like everybody on this earth. And when we have devoted so much to other people and put ourselves on the back burner, we realize that we might have been ripping ourselves off of something, ripping ourselves off of this human experience, ripping ourselves off of our happiness and our opportunities. So I really urge you to stay constantly reminded of how important you are and how important your emotions and your happiness is. Because although these people might feel ripped off, that you're no longer bending over backwards, doing backflips and handstands for them, you still care about them deeply. Otherwise, this wouldn't be the case. Otherwise, none of this little bit of torment for you would be happening. You still care about them deeply, and that will never change. Okay, but they need to be able to care about you just as deeply and care about your happiness just as deeply. It is important for that, because this Hangman in reverse is being stuck. And I don't want you to feel stuck because of regret, because of somebody else's need to have you surrounding them, having your energy surround them. So that's what I urge of you, Cancer. I know that this is going to be a little tough for you. I know it will be tough. That part of it is going to be tough. But you have so many opportunities right now. You have so many opportunities to build the life that you have wanted to. I almost am getting emotional right now, because I can feel the liberation. I can feel the liberation that you can get from this. This is a time for you to do the things that you have always wanted to do, to really think about you, and you so deserve it. You really deserve it, Cancer. Trust that this person will be okay. Trust that you will be okay. Trust the universe has you, because they do. You have spirits on your side that have got you. They are supporting you. They are rooting for you. They have seen how much you have sacrificed for other people, and they want you to pursue your goals, your dreams. They want you to put yourself first. You wouldn't be finding this video if that wasn't the case, okay? You wouldn't be finding this video. All right, we're going to end with some Oracle Wisdom. Thank you, Sarah, my next door neighbor. Her information's in the description box below. You can also find my information in there. I offer personal readings. So now you'll be able to contact me and get a reading for yourself. So let's see what these oracle cards have for you today. All right. And I do not know how to pronounce these crystals' names. I'm telling you right now. So I will sabotage every single one. Don't make fun of me. I have no idea how to read those. I've never heard them before. But we have dolomite. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. I think this is very important. I think that's very important. Because this outcome can be amazing, but if you go back into your habitual people-pleasing mode and you start zoning in on on your regrets and perhaps not being good enough for these people, that it's gonna set you back. That's gonna set you back. We want you to propel forward. Right here with the Chariot, it is time to propel forward. And I know you want to. I know that that's what you want. So I don't want you to put yourself on the back burner. Not this month. Probably not for a very good long time. You've earned it. We got Jade. Wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. We are recovering. This health and wellness that is here, this recovery, this is yours. And it could be that other person as well. This other person that you have been trying so hard to make sure that they are okay, that they are that you've been taking care of so much. They're feeling better. They no longer need you to assist them as much as you have. Okay, so they're capable of doing some of the work now. Let your load be a little lighter because they can handle it. Take your trip. Go to these mountains. Go to these mountains, Cancer. All right. And last but not least, Moonstone. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness, and it's trustworthy. You already know, Cancer. You already know. I'm not telling you anything new. This is your time. This part of your life, this is your time now. You've given so much of your life to other people. Right now is your time. Own it. Take charge. This is yours. And trust in that. All right, Cancer. If this resonated for you at all, click the like button. That shows me that I'm talking to people and this might actually affect them and might actually help them in some way. So I appreciate that. It propels me to keep doing this. Especially with school, I got a lot more on my plate, but I'm trying to make sure I carve out some time to do these readings because I hope that they help somebody. So definitely let me know if they are. And comment too, because I definitely love to have a conversation with you. Otherwise, I will see you next month. Bye, Cancer.